everybody, and welcome back. It's me, Quark, and today we're playing some Timberborn. It's been a long time since we played this game. Actually, it's been a long time since I've done a video in general. I should hopefully have a video up on that, hopefully before this one comes out. A little explanation and whatnot. I won't go into that here, hopefully. So, yes, disable tutorial. You know how to play this game. So much has changed since the last time we have played Timberborn. Like, storage is now individualized items, not multiple items. So like if you get a small warehouse that only stores 30 items, it can only store one thing and 30 of it. Same as the industrial piles, like the wood piles and stuff like that. And the water tanks or the liquid tanks are also the same. It's super weird. I don't remember what the map is. I think it's called Beaver Rome for the map. I've never used this map. So yeah, it's very terracey though. Like there's a lot of, it's all cliff. So I don't know how well this is going to work out, but we're going to try to see if we can build a little bit of a world here. One thing I have noticed too recently is I can no longer tilt my camera down very far. That's super annoying. But anyways, let's get these beavers built up. So we're going to need water pumps because they are going to need some water. We'll do 2 of those. They also need food, so we need 2 berry bushes. And they're going to need some wood, so we're going to need lumberjack. Probably something simple like that. So 2 water, 1 food, 1 wood. We only have 8 beavers that are adults, only 6 that have nothing to do. So 4 jobs should be okay because I'll leave 2 builders. And we'll probably go ahead and go with some water storage while we're at it. Yeah, something to store the berries too. So that sounds good. So 2 waters, 1 for berries, 1 for wood. We don't have like any space. This is going to make this like super difficult. But something like that should be fine. And the reason why we're playing is folktales. Like there's no other reason except for like every time they release an update, I have to like re-get 15 of these points, the well-being points, in order to get the iron teeth back. I prefer the iron teeth, but I just can't. They won't let me. So we do need to get this dam going over here though, so that way we can move our water. Now that I think about it, we are better off actually building our water over here. Like that. Nothing doing range, of course. I didn't set them up for cutting. Probably just cut them all, really. We have no use for any of them. They'll reach kind of pretty far up there. We'll just set that all for cut and go. Let them build up a little bit. This is going to look a little bit weird. I left 2 spots open right here for more water pumps in case we need them, but I went ahead and dropped a farm down, so hopefully this is like a decent amount of crops for them for now, because that's definitely something we need going like ASAP as a farm. I guess we're gonna need more storage too, aren't we? But more carrots. I guess I should have also mentioned I'm playing on normal mode. I don't like playing on the harder difficulties, only because I like to enjoy the game. Like Timberborn is a pretty good game, but man, those harder difficulties, they're definitely hard. So I'm trying to think about how to maximize my space. That's a really big thing, is like the food, the trees. I need to get a dam going so that way this stays full, because if we look, we actually have source blocks down here. I don't know if we have source blocks everywhere. We don't, but we do have metal down here, which would be nice. Nope, source blocks will only be in mine. So that's good. Oh, there's some more. There'll be source blocks in that one, source blocks in ours. So we can definitely get something going to where we can dry one of these out like this one. Let's just kind of see where it's getting its water from. It's getting it from here. So if we block that off, oh, there's source blocks there. Okay. So we're going to have to figure out something to where we can actually get the water to go off the map somehow. Probably dam it up right here. It'll flow off the map that way, and it'll also clear this up eventually. So that way we can kind of maximize our area. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start a temporary storage right here for wood, because they're already getting full on wood and kind of just lazing around and not doing anything. So I need this wood cutters going like 24/7. I need to get as much wood as possible. It's like the typical things you need to do to actually get a functioning beaver society is you're going to need to get wood and food going like as soon as possible. So that's why, I don't know, why did I do 2 of these? No, I feel like an idiot. But you need planks going, you need wood going, you need food going. That's like the 3 main things you need, and water. So 4 main things. You need water, food, planks, and wood. And by wood, I mean like a forester. Like a forester is dire important to have, because the moment you run out of wood, and like let's say, I don't know, you didn't think it through properly and you started clearing all these up, all these little stumps right here, that way you couldn't grow trees anymore, that's it. You're over. It's done. Now we've got an amazing forester unlocked. We kind of got to look at areas that we would want to place him at, because we need something where he's going to have as max amount of reach as possible. So like where this is at, like see how far it goes into the city over here? Like we don't want that. We want him to be kind of on his lonesome, probably somewhere like over here. Like it still reaches into our city, but not quite as bad. And then we're just gonna have to build a pathing up to him, just kind of keep close to the edge. Definitely gonna have to set up some materials, or not materials, but some materials for demolition. These trees, they are in our way and they need to go. And that needs like max priority because we need to build our pathing. So I'm going to keep the pine growing up here, but these pines, they gotta go. Pines aren't necessary. I mean, oh, okay. Hold on. So we're going to need to get birch going first and foremost. Those pines are important, but they take so long to grow that we need to focus more on birch. Gotta get those going so that way we make sure that we have actual like wood. We're also running out of beavers, so we're going to need to start... Oh, that's something I completely forgot about. Pause the game. I need to get housing going. I didn't even think about housing, but we're going to need to pause. Oh, man. Housing's like the only way we can actually make more beavers. So housing is going to be super important. Keep forgetting I'm not playing as folktales, the Iron Teeth. Because the Iron Teeth, you don't need housing. Housing's not overly important. You just need breeding pods. This housing is going to be temporary. We're not going to need all of it, and we'll eventually build our housing somewhere else, either planking out over here and actually creating something like platforms. Like we can get giant metal platforms and put them out here and actually live off those. This isn't going to be overly too important to have these here permanently, so we're just going to throw them down. At least that way we can get some spaces. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. That'll give us 3 more beavers. That was almost bad. I also got to remember, I need to start getting this dam going. The longer we take on building this dam, the worse off we're going to be in the long run, because then we won't be able to actually pump water. Crops will die. Granted, this is really high up, so like this isn't overly important. This should stay green for a long time, but it's the just in case, you know? Don't want to risk it. You really need to start blocking it off to where we can get some of these areas green, or not green, but empty. Like over here, we need to get a levee going so that way the water flows. It'll backflow this way. Because if we get a levee up to the 2nd level, it'll all backflow over here. That's kind of what we want. That way we can get metal going over here and actually have a huge livable area. That'd probably be really nice. All right, looks like our dry season is going to be coming up in 3 days. That should be fine. It's not overly important. Dry seasons will be okay, especially because this one's only going to be like 2 to 5 days, so it won't be overly too bad. We got water, we got food, we're gonna have enough green area. We should be fine. Alrighty guys, our drought has started. They didn't get the dam quite finished. They were really close. They got 5 more logs to go, so I'm not overly too worried about it. They will get it done. But we have done quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and build them one more house so that way we can have more beavers going. Got our lumberjack up. He's planting away, doing a great job. Our farms are doing great. We still have ample food. We got 50 or so. Should be okay for the amount of beavers we have. We got water pumps. I think we're doing pretty well. It's going to be weird trying to figure out what to do with very limited space. Because like I said, all these houses are going to have to go eventually. We're going to have to figure out a way to put our houses up here on this very dry area. Other than that, I think it's going okay. So if you guys like the video, make sure you like the video. And if you're not already subscribed, definitely recommend subscribing. I do plan on making new content all the time. Don't know exactly what my upload schedule is going to be yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully I have a video explaining why I've been gone up soon. Hopefully up before this one. And yeah, either way, I'll see you on the next one.